Hey, I'm finally doing my comparison video between the expensive Rolls Royce model and the cheap Rolls Royce model, which I have right here. It is surprisingly small, despite what that one guy said in the comments for this product. But today I'm going to be comparing to the expensive one and the cheap one. So, what does this cheap model have that the expensive one doesn't? Well, first we have lights. If you go ahead here and switch I can't really see that Chinese writing has English underneath it that says third gear switch, which doesn't make any sense. Lights. This thing actually does have tail lights, headlights, the Spirit of Ecstasy lights up for some reason, and we have Starry Night headliner that changes colors. Little RGB system there. So, it's a pullback. I mean, it is a toy. So this thing does have electronics with the lights and with last time I checked, that is not what a Rolls Royce sounded like, but what do I know? So I think that's pretty much it that this one has that the expensive model doesn't. What is similar between the two of these? Well, they both have the button underneath to open the hood. The opening the hood on this one is a little simpler, which I kind of wish the expensive model was simpler too. You can see that there's the button here. You press that button down, open up this, and there we go. You can get the comparison between the two engine bays, put up a picture. The trunk opens on both of them. So, trunk opens. There is no felt in the cheaper one, but that is to be expected. It is over $600 cheaper than this model. The emblem in the center does move on this one. Like I said, to be expected for a model of this price. The side one here doesn't have windows, I guess for ease of opening the doors. Opening the doors on the expensive model is a pain, but you can get in. We have the interior on the cheaper model. Everything looks like it's one solid molded plastic brick. Steering wheel is a little loose. Never noticed that before. Wait a minute. I did not know that did that. That is actually me figuring this out right now. Okay. Anyway, I did not know that did that. That's actually a pretty cool feature. There's no felt interior. The chairs seem a little cheaper made. I mean, everything's obviously it's going to be cheaper made. Visible screws on the side. It is a toy. The cheaper model, almost forgot it had no window there, does have a umbrella that comes out. This thing. There we go. It does have an umbrella that comes out of the door. That's a nice feature. I keep dropping things. The door is loose. Probably from doing things like that. We did an interior video on the inside of the expensive model. So if you want to know what the interior or anything about the expensive model, I have a video separate for that. My conclusion, which one is more worth it? This model or this model? So if you're looking for something fun to play with, you're like a kid, this model is definitely nice. The lights, the horn was a cool feature. The lights, suspension, openable hood, starry light headliner, all that stuff. This would definitely be a fun model to play with. I can see this getting boring after a while, but it's a fun model, a good model. This is probably not gonna go on my shelf, but hey, it's fun. It can give you a little bit of day or two of excitement if you're 8 years old. I only suggest buying this thing if you're an extreme car lover that is obsessed with vehicles and wants the best, most detailed thing you can possibly get. Then I suggest getting this model. Super detailed, super good, but really expensive. A little too expensive. I bought this second hand for the money that I bought, which was like 800 bucks. And it had paint scratches. The hood chipped immediately. The hood did not chip on this thing, but the hood chipped immediately. I can't repaint this because of the fact that it's hand painted and all that stuff. I think it's hand painted. That's what that one person told me. So this is a good model if you want to put it on a shelf and never touch it ever. This is a good model if you're a kid and you want to play with something, or you want to get something for a kid that would have fun with it. This is a nice model. 30 bucks also I think is a little pricey. I'd probably pay like 20 for this. You can't even see it in frame. I probably wouldn't pay more than $20 for this. I bought it for 30. I think that was a little overpriced. Like you can see where they molded it in. There's the wheel is sharp. It's like nicked me a couple times. But yeah, it's a good model. I think you would definitely have fun with it if you were a kid.